Hello, my fellow LEGO collection enthusiasts. We're coming back today, doing another collection rating. We're going to go through, the massive amount of emails that I have. There's not much to it. I mean, we've done this before. I would like to preface this. If I give the collection a 5 or 6 out of 10, that's not bad. People are like, bro, how is this mid? Dog. That doesn't mean that the collection is bad, all right? When someone says they're like, yeah, I got a Lego collection, I'm expecting like a 6 out of 10 Lego collection. You know what I mean? So anyways, now that that's the air's cleared up on that one, let's get to it. I have looked at a few of these a long time ago, like months ago. That's how long they've been here. Oh yeah, look at this. Literally November 9th. My bad. Oh wait, this is the one we just did. Skip, we're on this one. Okay. I mean, architecture. I mean, those are some cool sets. It's not, okay. He's got a Lego collection. Cars, architecture, and like a, chopper. I give it a 4 out of 10, right? Someone's like, this is kind of what I would expect. Someone's like, yeah, I got a little Lego collection. This isn't crazy. Cool sets. Display, I do like this. Does need lighting. 5 out of 10. Anyway, autism. I gotta stop buying Speed Champions. Nah, bro, you're good. Keep doing it. I feel like I've rated this one before. Ooh. Super Star Destroyer? I definitely have rated this one before, I feel like. Speed Champions, cool. I like the shelves that they're on. That looks sweet. Really cool set. Just need a better display for that. This isn't bad. That Super Star Destroyer is carrying this collection. And you got the Death Star too. I would go 6.5. It's good. There's good UCS sets. There's just not that. You know what? No, 7. We're going to go 7. Speed Champions has got a lot of those. So, display. This is sweet right here. I like this. And then it's all right, You just need more shelving, and I think you'd be good. But I go 6 on the display. Needs lighting. You just need more space. I feel like my collection is mid. I'll be the judge of that. Oh, bro, we already did this one. Yeah, no, we did that one already. Yeah, all right, sure, bud. Whatever. Mid, right. Please rate it. Let's see. Bro. Okay. We'll start here. Is that the motorized one? It looks like it is for the AT-AT. Death Star, good set. These aren't crazy. This Ewok Village and Jabba's, palace is kind of carrying for me. Gunship up there, that's sweet. Okay. And Palpatine's Rest. You've got some, hard to get sets. So I think that kind of carries. The Death Star, it's a little above average because you got these 2 on the bottom and Palpatine's Arrest. I could see this being a 6.5 collection. It's not massive, right? There's a lot of play scale sets. There's not really any UCS sets. These floating shelves are cool. I feel like there could be more, taller things on them. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. It's solid. I mean, it could use lighting, of course, but it's not bad. Let's get to it. Sweet so far. Okay. Obviously into the cars here. Okay. Not bad. I'm not the biggest car enthusiast, but I feel like this is a pretty average car collection. Maybe a little above average. I'll give it a 6. I've seen bigger car collections. That's the only reason I'm putting it there. Display. I feel comfortable giving that a 7 as well, though. I think if you had some uniformity, though, to these shelves, that'd be a little bit better, but not bad at all. Let's see what we got. Oh, yeah.
Hi.
I like this display already. Okay. Little bit display on the first one. That's money. The Lego set, The Lego sets you got are all pretty new. We're gonna go display first here. This is kind of carrying. I like the gunship and the you know the Star Destroyer right there. Let's display this. This shelf's carrying. I'm gonna go 8 out of 10. This has got some character to it. I like this. Okay. Only thing I could obviously use is lighting. Just that's the one thing I can always nitpick on. Collection, you've got variety and you've got some big sets. I could 7.5 out of 10. This is this is solid. Someone that I got a Lego collection. I got a pretty nice one. This is what I expect to see. All right, let's see. Wow, kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I can't lie. Oh, I feel like we've done this one too. We need some shelving, my brother. We need some better shelving. This looks kind of weird. It's I do respect that you've got the ships on stands. Get some at brickccessories.com. Go there. I'll have a link in the bio for that. Let's go 6 out of 10. Not a massive collection. 6.5. If someone says they have a Star Wars collection, I'd be like, this is kind of what I expect to see. Display needs work. Needs better shelving, needs lighting, I feel like it's kind of empty too. You need more Lego sets, but display 5 out of 10. Minifigs ordered chronological. All right. Kind of cool. I like that you put that effort into there. That's you do. Okay. Okay. This gives me a nice picture here. Let's go. Dude, I'm just handing them out today, but 6 out of 10. I'm just handing out 6 out of 10s. I feel horrible for it. But all of these Lego collections are on the same level. They're on par with each other. So display though does need some work. You need more shelving. I can respect the effort on this set. This is where it loses me right here is this shelf. 5 out of 10. This shelf is just tanking for you, my brother. If we need to get this up on some display, this is just sitting below everything. Rate, 2 out of 10. Yeah, there's not a lot of Legos here. It's not bad. I mean, if you're just starting, not bad. 2 out of 10 display. 1 out of 10, I guess. They're all there, but there's not much going on. Okay. Let me see here. Hold up. Let me get close. Venator, Razor Crest, just retired. Super, already expensive now. But, these are all new. You need lighting on the shelf. It's kind of hard to see what's up in here. So, display, 5.5. That, dude, we need lighting on shelves that are, this deep. Little average collection. Let's go 5.5, 6 out of 10. This is average. This is what I expect to see when someone says they got a Lego Star Wars collection. See some UCS and some, play scale sets. So, hey, hun, I've been watching Instagram videos. Would love for you to rate mine. I got you. Oh, hold up. I like this display. I can't lie. This is cool. This must be the backlog that we're looking at. You do have some sweet sets there. Flowers, architecture, some modular stuff. I like this. Let's go collection. There's so many different sets here. So I'm going to go. This might be crazy, right? 7 out of 10 on this. You guys might think this is crazy. But, you got to appreciate the just variety that we got here. So let's go. And then display. I normally would nitpick lighting, but I think the dim lighting here adds to the vibe of this collection. So I want to go display. 8.5 out of 10. That's what I think. This is sweet. I do like the display. I won't lie. I think it looks pretty cool. That's the first thing that catches my eye, right? The display is what brings my eye to your collection. So, display, I like the shelving. It looks cool. The space is filled up. 8 out of 10 display. You know, argue with the wall if you think that's wrong. But let's go collection. You got a little bit of everything too. I respect that. You're not just into one theme. So let's go. There's just not a lot of Lego bricks. 5.5 out of 10. You know, I feel like it's a pretty average Lego collection. Feature me, please. Bro. 0 out of 10. And 1 out of 10 on display. You know, dope chicken photo, Lego chicken. At least it's on a shelf. I can respect that. Manual says minimal but clean. It is, you know, I do respect this. It's not a big Lego collection. I'm just not a fan of this type of shelving. You know, me personally, when it's got like the holes or it's, you know, graded, it's just like, just kind of looks off to me, you know, and maybe I'm wrong, maybe, but, you know, Bugle, Venator, X-Men Mansion, some cars. It's not bad. I give it a 5 out of 10. It's kind of an average Lego collection, you know, maybe even a 4.5. It's not crazy. Display, I can respect it. It's, you know, I think it needs lighting, and I don't like this type of shelving. That's a personal thing. I think the display, I give it a 7 out of 10. Lego room. All right, let's see it. Proud of it. Well, let's see. All right, I like this. See, light kits, you know, I used to not be a fan of them. I used to be like, bro, why would you do that? But they look so cool. Look at the Avengers Tower. The Bugle. I mean, I feel like I've rated this before. But I've definitely have. There's a lot of Lego bricks here, dude. Like Fortnite right there. I mean, and you got to respect the amount of time somebody puts into like a mock kind of like this, you know, like a city display. It's all like it's lit up. It is kind of it might be a little too chaotic for me, though. I'm kind of getting lost in it. I'll give it a 9 out of 10 on display. I think your collection, there's just so much. There's so much stuff. Let's go collection. 9 out of 10 as well. There's a lot of sets, but it's not the most sets that I've seen in a collection. It just looks really cool. I'm kind of getting lost in the whole thing, but I think I've rated this one as well. Eiffel Tower being built. Sun damage. Be careful. It's next to that window. I see Star Wars architecture. There's Rivendell down there. Man, Harry Potter, like the world map is so cool. You got to respect the variety here. You do. You know, there's modular sets as well. I think that he's got the lighting down. That lighting looks really cool everywhere. Display. I think we can put some more taller things on that top shelf. Like some of the shelves kind of look empty in a way. Let's go display 8.5. That's the only thing I can nitpick. Collection. You've got a lot of bricks, and I mean, a lot of variety in sets. I think the collection's a 8.5, 9 out of 10 in that ballpark. This is a solid Lego collection. Okay, Tristan. I got a top 0.1% Lego collection. Let's see. I just gotta send me to like. Okay, yeah, he's probably right. Look at the Saturn right there. That's sweet. Eiffel Tower, Colosseum. Let's check out. All right, collection 10 out of 10. I've seen enough. You know, there needs to be lighting on these shelves. I mean, you could expect that coming from me. I see the Star Destroyer down here. Wow. Okay. Nice little clone army. That's sweet. We need lighting. Disney Castle, roller coaster, Taj Mahal. I mean, bro. Oh, sweet. Oh, dude. Yeah, I'm sticking with like 10 out of 10 collection. This is insane. Yeah, I mean, top 1%. Yeah, he's right. Yeah. Where's my Star Wars stuff? All right. Well, there's some of it. Okay. Dude, that custom ATRT, that's sweet. That's so cool. Lego needs to like make something like that cuz I love that. Oh yeah, more Star Wars stuff here. Some empty shelving. Dude, Imperial Shuttle, AT-AT, Django Slave 1, TIE Interceptor, TIE Fighter, X-Wing. I am jealous. Oh man, Gunship, Razor Crest, and A-Wing, Cloud City. Bro, he's got the sealed Obi-Wan's Hyper Ring up there, Sail Barge. Looks like most of the helmets. Ewok Village. I'm drooling, bro. I'm drooling. Yeah, wow. I mean, cars. This guy's got everything. He's like, okay. I'm at a loss for words, dude. Architecture, like, see the world map down there? Dude, this is just the Titanic, bro. I'm so jealous. Last picture. Star Destroyer, 2 Venators. 2.
This is getting out of hand. Now there are 2 of them.
The Falcon. All right, you know what? Yeah, you win. You win, okay? You win. Okay, that last collection, quite an obvious 10 out of 10. Display, I think, I'm going to sound like a broken record. That it needs lighting. The shelves were kind of dark. I think, you need to bring it to life. 8.5, 9 out of 10 display. We'll go, actually 8, because that one shelf had, it was the shelving that I didn't like, and it needs lighting. So there we go. Anyways, thank you for watching. Please, if you want to up your display, go to brickccessories.com. Link in bio. And I hope you have a great rest of your day, night, afternoon, whatever.